What's up, live? Or what's up, live? What's up, boys? We are live. We have a good card in about, I think, like an hour and a half. We got Ankalaev versus Thiago Santos. I never really do it this late. I usually, do it early in the week. But yeah, man, I had a busy week. So without further ado, here it is. Last week, man, I had a winning night. Very short though. Thanks to Moraes. Moraes definitely got me the winning night. So 2-card winning streak for betting. Picks wise, not the best. Stupid Cannetti, fight. I thought Cannetti won that fight, and then the Tagir, I thought Tagir won, and there was another one. Oh yeah, I thought Yan won. So got out of the Mecca last week, but I'm back in. I can't wait to be back in the game. Shout out to the Mecca. I will succeed tonight, and this is a really tough card. There's a lot of tough fights. Bets wise, I got 2 bets, and yeah, man, I don't even really want to talk about last card. Besides, I had a winning night. I think I went. It's pretty small. I think it was like plus 0.35 units in the night, but I mean, it's a winning night. So without further ado, let's start this card. Yeah, so first fight of the night, we got Nchukwi versus Azamat Murzakanov, the Russian fight. Yeah, so every fight on this card is going to be very crucial, man, especially in the Mecca. Shout out to the Mecca 6. Yeah, man, I can't let this slip because I got another chance. I definitely got to, succeed. So I watched a lot of tape, and we'll see what happens, man. This is a very interesting fight because this is a close fight. Tafon 6-1. You got Russia, 10-0. Tafon's 5 years younger, the bigger dude. He's slow. I definitely think that Azamat's the faster striker. I think he's more power, more explosive. He has the grappling advantage too. Tafon's pretty slow at 205. He lost to Park at 185. I don't think he had any business, making that cut. He's a light heavyweight. He's a knockout artist, good right hand, good chin, but you can't take him down. So I definitely think that Azamat has a grappling advantage. He's a finisher too. Both these guys are finishers. I'm going to go with the pressure, and I like the straight left and the striking for Azamat. So I'll go with Azamat getting the job done here. Next fight, we got Guido Connetti versus Chris Moutinho. This is a very, very, very close fight. I got to go with the guy who's 13 years younger, I believe. I think that's what Moutinho is. Yeah, I got to go with youth, man. He's been finished, quite a bit in the regional scene. I just think he's a lot more durable than Cannetti right now. He has a big speed advantage. Cannetti has really bad cardio. If Moutinho survives the first round, I think they'll get Cannetti out of there. So I'll go with Moutinho. Next fight, we got Dolce versus Cody Brundage. This is another very, very close fight, man. Like I said, these first couple fights are pretty close. This fight is 50-50. I'm going to go with Brundage. I think that he has the better cardio. I think that's going to be big in this fight. I definitely think that winning the third round against Maximov was impressive. They're both grapplers, so it's going to be a striking fight. Dolce has power. Brundage is a little more technical. I think they both can take each other down. But like I mentioned, I got to go with the cardio here, man. And yeah, the youth too. Brundage is 7 years younger. So I'll go with Brundage. Kind of surviving a tough first round and then breaking him. Next fight, Sabino Mazo, Miranda Maverick. Yeah, this is a very, very, very interesting fight. I mean, yeah, Mazo's training with Teixeira now, so maybe she could win the fight. I just think Maverick has a grappling advantage here. She's going to be the stronger girl, more volume. She has good kicks, good pressure. I know she lost to Blanchfield last fight. Blanchfield's probably one of the best fighters in the division. Mazo has a good jab, but low volume, good kicks, low volume. She has a ground game, but jiu-jitsu-wise, but takedown defense isn't the best. I think Maverick has a grappling advantage. Maverick has more power on the feet. I got Maverick here. I want to storm by this pretty fast. So next fight, Damon Jackson, Kamal Kirk. This is one of the closest fights in the card. I've had a very tough time with this fight. I've been going back and forth with this fight. I think a lot of people are going to be picking Jackson in the Mecca. But yeah, dude, from a pick, I'm going to go with Kirk. I mean, it's not a confident pick at all because he can get taken down for sure. I definitely think Jackson has the better wrestling, but if you look at this fight from a matchup perspective, I think Kirk is more durable. I think Kirk, cardio is pretty close, but I think Kirk has that really good pressure. And if Charles Rosa can go out there and hurt him on the feet, Jackson, I think Kirk can hurt him too. Kirk can get taken down, though. I mean, that's definitely an issue here because Jackson's the better wrestler, and Jackson's tough, but I mean, he's been knocked out 3 times. I don't know if Kirk's going to go out there and knock him out, but Kirk definitely, I think, can push a pace and, hurt him on the feet, and it's going to be a dogfight. I think that they can reverse each other and stuff. Like I mentioned, Jackson has better wrestling, but I think Kirk is more durable, and I think Kirk has a better striking. So I'll go with Kirk with a very ugly split decision. JD Aldrich, no, my bad. Trevin Jones, Javid, Basharat. Yeah, man, Trevin Jones is definitely ate my words in his first 2 fights in his UFC against Timur Valiev, and then he knocked out Batista, and then he got knocked out or not subbed against Kakarot last fight. I think Javid is better everywhere, man. Javid's the real deal. A lot of volume, big dude for the division, better grappling. I think he's more technical. I got Javid here. Next fight, JD Aldrich versus Joey Roberson. I don't think this is really a tough fight to call. I think Joey Roberson is, a lot better grappling. I don't think that Aldrich can knock her out. I think Aldrich has good cardio, and I definitely think she has the cardio advantage here. But Roberson's relentless, and, dude, we've seen Aldrich get taken down before, so I got Joey Roberson here with the submission. Last fight of the prelims, Semelsberger, AJ Fletcher. It's a close fight. I see a lot of people really confident in one side here. I'm picking Fletcher. I didn't bet it, though, because I'm more confident in my other 2 bets, and I just want to have 2 bets. One of them wins, I have a winning night. Semelsberger is a bigger dude. Semelsberger definitely has good striking. He has a good right hand. He's big. But like I mentioned, he hasn't beaten anyone. I mean, yeah, he went, to a decision with Chaos Williams. But, I mean, who is he beating, dude? Nobody. Fletcher is making his debut here. I think Fletcher definitely has the grappling advantage for sure. Semelsberger has been taken down against bums on the regional scene. We haven't seen Semelsberger been tested in grappling at all. So this is definitely a very interesting fight. Fletcher's 4 years younger. Yeah, the 69-inch reach is definitely, not the best. He's definitely the smaller dude. But, training with Dustin Poirier and stuff is impressive in my opinion. I mean, one of the best fighters in the division, in the lightweight division. And Fletcher's no slouch. I mean, he's been finishing a lot of these guys, and he has good pressure. He's durable too, man. So, I mean, I think it's going to be very interesting if Semelsberger doesn't get him out of there in the first round. So I'll go with the guy who I think has the better wrestling. So I'll go with AJ Fletcher. Next fight, we got Alex Pereira, Bruno Silva. This is my first play of the night. I think a lot of people are going to be on Pereira here, but I like Bruno Silva here, man. I mean, getting Bruno Silva plus 150, I think is a steal. I mean, Alex Pereira definitely has a really good kickboxing background. He has at length, I definitely think he can pick apart Silva, but Silva's, I don't think, going to go out there and let him pick him apart. I think Silva's going to push the pace to brawler, for a reason. Necessarily, I don't even think Silva has to go out there and take him down and get the job done. I think it'll be smart of him. I think he has a clear grappling advantage, but I think he can kind of just dirty box and push him against the cage and go work from there. I mean, Bruno Silva is one of the nastiest finishers in the division. I think people are sweeping on him. They're acting like he's a jobber. Like, Bruno Silva's a good fighter. I mean, he's 19 wins by KO. Bruno Silva has heavy fucking hands, man. Good straight left, good right hand, nasty ground and pound. The easiest path is if he takes him down. I mean, one of the biggest bums I've ever seen in my entire life in Michalaitis went out there and won the first round, took him down. So people are acting like Silva can't go out there and take him down. I mean, I definitely think Silva, is going to go out there and shoot, and I think Silva could take him down for sure. But I think Silva could actually have success in the feet. I mean, if you're going to sit here and say Silva can't knock him out, you guys are crazy. But yeah, I'm not disrespecting Pereira. I think Pereira is the better striker. I think Pereira has good knees, good kicks. And like I said, at length, he's going to have the advantage. But I don't think Silva's going to go out there and just let him pick him apart. I think he's going to push the pace, pressure him, and get him against the cage. And I got Silva here, man. Either, hurt him on the feet and tapping him out or taking him down and, ground and pound. I got Silva with the grappling advantage. I got Silva really, really good power. I think Pereira's a good striker. And I know Silva's been knocked out before on tough against Vito Miranda. We've seen Pereira be knocked out a couple times kickboxing. I think they're both really durable, but I got to go Bruno Silva here with the upset. So next fight, and I got 3 units on him at plus 150. Next fight, Drew Dober, Terrence McKinney. This is my other bet of the night. I got Terrence McKinney, 3 units plus 150. Yeah, man, I think it's a really good play. The only thing that was throwing me off was the short notice because the whole Moutinho thing last week. But Moutinho looked pretty fat, especially at the weigh-ins. McKinney looks like in really good shape. I think 155 is the weight class for him. All of his losses are 145. I don't think anyone's really talking about that. Like I know we've seen him, gas against Sean Woodson, but that's at 45. Now he's in his weight class that he should have been in his whole career. I don't think he's going to go out there and gas, man. I mean, dude, this guy's been putting in work. McKinney is a good fighter, and he has advantages in this fight. So Dober definitely, I think, has, good cardio. He has a better cardio, but you can't just sit here and say, oh, McKinney gets out of the first round, it's over, he's in a gas. Like, we haven't even seen him, go late in a new weight class. That's a huge thing, a big narrative that no one's even talking about. And I think McKinney clearly has a speed advantage here. I think he clearly has a grappling advantage here. We've seen Dober get taken down against guys like Brad Riddell, who's a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but he's a striker. If a guy like that's taking him down, even Frank Camacho is taking him down 3 times, I think McKinney has a clear grappling advantage. I think he has a clear speed advantage. And one thing that people might not agree with me here is that I think McKinney can actually, have moments on the feet. McKinney's a good striker. Like, are you guys kidding me? You guys don't think McKinney's a good striker? Dude, he's a fucking KO artist, man. Good jab, good right hand, good straight left. A faster dude than Dober. Dober's good. Dober has good boxing, good straight left, good right hand. Dober gets hit a lot too, taking a lot of damage. But I definitely think that McKinney's going to mix it up and get him down. So I just don't – that narrative that, if he gets out of the first round, he's in a gas. How do you guys even know that? He's in a new weight class now. We haven't even seen him, go late in a new weight class. But short notice and all, yeah, I think Dober has the grappling or the cardio advantage. But yeah, if this gets out of the first round, I don't think it's over. I think McKinney can still win the fight. So I'm going to go Terrence McKinney, mixing up on the feet. And I think he's going to get Dober down and get him out of there. And I think a lot of all these people, especially Touch, in the chat right now, are going to, be out there and be like, yeah, dude, Bro Picks is a real deal, man. He was, I'm sure Touch respects me a lot because, he already knows that, I'm a beast. But anyways, back in this matchup, I think a lot of people are going to be sleeping on McKinney here. And after this fight, they're going to be like, oh, McKinney's a real deal. I already knew he was a real deal. I got Terrence McKinney by submission. Next fight, we got Rountree, Carl Roberson. Yeah, I got Carl Roberson here. I think he's a better fighter. I think that he's definitely more durable, and I think he has a lot more heart than Khalil. I think he has better cardio. And one thing that I haven't seen in a lot of breakdowns is that he actually has the better grappling for sure. I think he can go out there and take a guy down like Khalil Rountree. People forgetting that he went out there and reversed Vittori. He submitted, guys like he did not, did he submit Julian Marquez? I forget. I know he submitted Darren Stewart, and he submitted Kopylov too, the Russian. But this is a pure strike. I mean, look, this is a striking fight, 2 strikers, but one of them has better cardio, one of them has more heart, and one of them has better grappling. So, and I like the move up to 205. So if he was a dog, I'd be picking him for sure. So I'll go with Carl Roberson. Next fight, Sodiq Yusuff, Alex Caceres. I like Sodiq here. I got him winning the fight. But I mean, Bruce Leroy has definitely been on a tear lately. Sodiq lost to Arnold Allen. I think Sodiq's more powerful, more explosive, more power, like I mentioned. Caceres is more technical. I think that Sodiq has a grappling advantage. I'll go Sodiq, but I mean, I'm not going to be betting him, I'll tell you that. Co-main event, Maverick versus Song Yadong. I got Song Yadong knocking him out early in the first round. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see. I like Song Yadong here, so let's do it. Song Yadong KO. Main event, I got Magomed over Chuck Santos. Obviously, those are my picks, guys. I'm very confident in my picks. I'll be back in the Mecca. I know I will. No one's safe. Touch. If I see you back in the Mecca, your ass is grass. Just kidding, because I don't even think I can get the higher power this week. I can't. But I'm going to be back in the Mecca, and I'm going to be fucking throwing up fucking shit, man. I can't wait to be back in the game. It's a very tough week. It really is, man. So let's look at the chat real quick. We got Touch in here. We got Jesus Hernandez. What up? Jimmy Trunk. Moi's audio. Yeah. All right. What's up? Wanted to do this really fast. So we'll do one more quick picks. Touch, you better have a big week, man, because if you don't, you're probably going to go home, dude. I got Magomed Ankalaev. I got Song Yadong. I got Yusuff. I got Carl Roberson. I got McKinney. I got Silva. I got Fletcher. I got Roberson. I got Basharat. I got Kirk. I got Maverick. I got Brundage. I got Moutinho. And I got Azamat. Those are my picks. Bets. 3 in some McKinney, plus 150. 3 in some Bruce Silva, plus 150. Want to make this really fast. So let's have a good night, everyone. And I will see you guys in Mecca 6. So I will be back in the game. And I cannot wait. And I'm going to have a big good night tonight. All I need is one of my bets to cash. I think they're both going to win. I think everyone's going to be shocked when McKinney wins. And Bruno Silva is definitely a very live dog that's going to win. So later, guys.